Hello and welcome back. I'm Lord Revonworc. This is Civilization V, Historical Recreation, World War I Centennial Anniversary Edition, as Serbia, episode 110? 108? I can't remember what episode. It's 100 something. Can you fucking believe that this series lasted that long? I can't. This is way longer than a Civ 5 series is supposed to last, but whatever. So anyways, if I could just get back on track, today's episode is probably going to be short and sweet, and that would be because I don't think we're going to be getting very much done this episode. In fact, I think today's episode is going to be dedicated primarily to strategizing. See, I've just spent the past 2 days trying to figure out the best strategy to take out Antwerp. Now, initially I was thinking we create a wall of artillery, line it up here, and just continuously bombard the city until we can wear it down slowly enough. Now, we would be in range of their artillery that they have in the city, but we'd have enough artillery that we could keep swapping it out. But the problem with that, and I hadn't realized this at first, but it came up after some simulations I ran, and yes, I ran simulations. This is going to be an incredibly difficult siege. I want to make sure I know what I'm doing. And the one thing that I forgot is that Belgium still has a ton of other cities and a huge amount of support. If we try to move in and start besieging Antwerp, they're going to send reinforcements. Now, there are cities flanking Antwerp to the north and south. We haven't discovered them, don't know what their names are, but we know this one up here has been getting used as an air base, and this one down here has been a major troop production facility. Now, if we were to take out these two cities first, ideally they'd probably be far easier than Antwerp. We could put a stranglehold on how much support that they could get to their capital. Judging from leads, I can imagine these two would probably be far easier to besiege than Antwerp, and besides, I think Antwerp may have some wonders in it that might help. Let me check. Let me check the view in Antwerp. What buildings do they have in there? Yeah, a ton. Oh, you know, something I forgot to do was check World Congress. Yeah, apparently we're no longer in the standing for, running the world. The Austrians are. So we don't get to make any more proposals, and now we have to deal with fucking freedom. That's gonna be a fucking pain in the ass to try to deal with. We need more city-state allies if we want to fight that. Nain over here might be usurpable. How many city-states do we actually know? Opidum Batavorum, 81. Not too likely. Window Rock, 279. Definitely not. Kazan, 141. Wow. Okay, so I don't think we're going to be taking Romania's city-states anytime soon, not without Romania being obliterated first. But we do have chances at Nain and Opidum Batavorum. 1,000 gold and we get Nain. But whatever. We should focus more on strategy. Now another option we could take for Antwerp is what we did for Brussels. We line up artillery along here, move in sacrificial troops into the no man's land between here. With their fire, they'll focus on the sacrificial lambs, while the real important pieces wait out here, very gradually reducing the city's defenses, and then we just sit Radoslav's band right outside the line of artillery, and once the city is small enough, weak enough, we quickly run in there and deal with it. Now I'm trying to decide whether or not it would be a good idea to go straight for Antwerp or try to deal with these flanking cities that are providing support for them. Because if we try a full-on assault on Antwerp, we will be seeing reinforcements coming from up here, and probably from up there. They will try to bomb us from there, but bombers are a bit useless now. One thing I do know is that we need to kick all our cities into maximum production, especially the ones nearest to the front line. So Yekaterinburg, for a penalty of for happiness, I am going to annex you for production. What about Smolensk? Annex. Okay, that's a bit too high. So you get the courthouse first before producing units. Bank can wait. Let's just go maximum production. 4 turns for courthouse in Smolensk. Sounds good, and then we'll get producing troops there. Ufa. You've got 1 Great War infantry on the way. Let's get some more troops. We are going to lose massive amounts of manpower in the coming fight, so... Oh, Brussels. Let's add some artillery to the queue, and actually let's bump the artillery ahead of the Great War infantry. Corinth. Just get me as much infantry as you can get me. Well, as much soldiers. I want a good, strong variety. We'll need plenty of artillery, and oh so many sacrificial lambs. In fact, come to think of that, let's move this guy back into production hot seat. Now, I'm not sure when I want to move in. On the enemy city. I'm probably not going to be doing it this episode. Again, this episode is basically going to be all about strategizing. See, any cost we have to pay is going to be an extraordinary cost, so we need to be able to pay it. Now, from what I've been seeing so far, it seems like on average we can get a unit out in like, I don't know, between 3 and 10 turns depending on the city. And with this many cities producing, we should have a new unit ready to head to the front line. We should have multiple new units each turn ready to head to the front lines, and the casualty amount will be so great that we'll definitely need that many. But I think that our production is legitimately high enough to deal with that. Yeah, so I'm going to quickly set everyone here to, some mode. We'll probably start moving them about next turn. And, what, is someone there? That's incredibly annoying. Okay, well, we'll be able to convert Sofia next turn. Also, who's their general? Ivan the Terrible? Hey, I love Ivan the Terrible. I mean, the guy was a bit crazy, admittedly, but, you know, he was still... He was actually not that bad a ruler before his, wife died. That's, kind of what put him over the edge, made him so terrible. You have to feel sorry for the guy. He was, so stricken with grief that he started, brutally killing a bunch of people. I never said you have to be very sorry for him. So I'm trying to decide precisely what course of action I should take when it comes to Antwerp. I'll probably just full-on assault it Brussels style, but that I think I should wait until next week. Just make sure I really know what I'm doing. Have a good plan ready to go. Because if this doesn't work out, we are so boned. So boned. Yeah, this freedom vote, that's not going to be easy to deal with. Speaking of which... Red River. So... sorry. Zoned out there for a moment. Anyways, that's basically the situation going on right now. And... God, you guys have no idea how nervous I am about this assault. So, until next time... I am Lord Revonworc. Hey, has this same song been playing the entire episode? Shit, I think it has. This is the loading screen song. It doesn't change until something happens, you know, like attacking an enemy, opening up dialogue. I haven't been doing any of that all episode, so it hasn't changed. That is weird. Well, whatever. Until next time, I am Lord Revonworc. This has been great, and I will see you all later. Bye!